Can you imagine living in a place where simply owning a Bible could lead to imprisonment, torture, or even death? For many of us, the Bible is a common and accessible text, but for millions of people around the world, having a copy is an act of defiance against repressive regimes or societies. These countries, often governed by strict religious or political ideologies, impose harsh restrictions on religious freedom. While some countries outwardly ban the Bible, others may not openly declare such laws, but the persecution faced by Christians for possessing religious materials can be just as severe. In North Korea, where the government holds absolute control over the population, religion is seen as a threat to loyalty to the regime. Christianity in particular is viewed as a dangerous foreign influence. The possession or distribution of a Bible is treated as an act of rebellion. Kim Jong-un's regime ensures that anyone found practicing Christianity is swiftly punished. Reports suggest that those caught with a Bible are imprisoned in brutal labor camps, often without trial, where they are subjected to forced labor and appalling conditions. These camps are notorious for high death rates due to malnutrition, torture, and unsanitary conditions. The harsh reality is that owning a Bible in North Korea can lead to a multi-generational punishment, where entire families can be imprisoned for one person's crime of owning religious material. Saudi Arabia, governed by strict Sharia law, maintains tight control over religious practices. The importation and distribution of non-Islamic religious materials, including the Bible, is strictly prohibited. Even though non-Muslim expatriates are allowed to practice their religion privately, public worship and sharing religious texts can result in arrest, deportation, or worse. This rigid enforcement ensures that Islam remains the only publicly recognized religion in the country. Bibles in Arabic are particularly scrutinized, as distributing them could be seen as an attempt to convert Saudi citizens, which is a serious crime under the country's laws. Even tourists and foreign workers must be cautious about bringing religious items into the country. Moving to the Maldives, a nation renowned for its idyllic beaches and luxury resorts, but for the local population, religious freedom is non-existent. Islam is the only legally allowed religion, and any form of proselytization is banned. Owning or importing a Bible is illegal, and Christians in the Maldives must practice their faith in secret. Those caught with religious materials, such as a Bible, face imprisonment or fines, and in extreme cases, could even face expulsion from the country. The government maintains a tight grip on religious expression, and conversion from Islam to any other religion is considered apostasy, which can carry the death penalty in some cases. Somalia presents a similarly grim situation. Al-Shabaab, an extremist militant group, actively hunts down Christians, making Somalia one of the most dangerous places in the world for Christians. The tiny Christian population must live in hiding, and any possession of Christian materials like a Bible could result in immediate execution. Islamic law is strictly enforced, and converting to Christianity is seen as an affront to both family and society. Those found with a Bible or practicing Christianity face not only punishment from militant groups, but also severe retribution from their own families, who may disown or even harm them. In Afghanistan, possessing a Bible or converting to Christianity is seen as an act of apostasy. Under Sharia law, apostasy is punishable by death, and the Afghan Christian community, which remains underground, is constantly at risk. The Taliban's return to power in recent years has further intensified the persecution of Christians. The Bible is banned, and any sign of religious practice outside of Islam can lead to imprisonment or worse. Christians in Afghanistan must keep their faith a secret to survive, practicing in isolated communities or sometimes entirely alone. In Eritrea, the situation is somewhat different but equally repressive. While some Christian denominations are recognized by the state, others are considered illegal. Christians who belong to unrecognized denominations face severe persecution. Thousands of Eritrean Christians have been imprisoned, many kept in metal shipping containers, where they endure extreme heat during the day and freezing temperatures at night. The government tightly controls religious practices, and distributing Bibles or practicing Christianity outside of government-approved settings can result in long-term imprisonment in these horrific conditions. Yemen, a nation ravaged by war, presents a complex and dangerous environment for Christians. With extremist groups controlling large portions of the country, Christians are often targeted. Any attempt to convert from Islam to Christianity is considered apostasy and is punishable by death. The small Christian population, mostly made up of expatriates, must hide their faith and refrain from any public displays of religion. Owning a Bible or attending a secret Christian gathering can lead to imprisonment, torture, or execution at the hands of both local authorities and extremist groups. The harsh reality for Christians in these countries is that faith itself becomes a dangerous act of defiance. The Bible, a source of inspiration and guidance for billions, is seen in these regions as a tool of rebellion or foreign influence. The consequences for owning or distributing the Bible can range from social ostracism to execution, depending on where one lives. As we reflect on the freedoms we enjoy, it's important to remember those who are forced to practice their faith in secrecy, always under the threat of punishment. Their courage is a testament to the strength of their beliefs, and their plight serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of religious freedom. We must continue to raise awareness and advocate for the rights of religious minorities in countries where the Bible is banned or severely restricted.